CaveFam, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another reaction. This is Segovia coming to you live from the man cave. Hope everyone out there is having a good Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday. We got the dogs playing in the background. It's one of them days over here in the Segovia household. But anyways, y'all, we're back. We're back with another video, back with another reaction. We got a good one coming up today. A lot of crazy things happening in these oceans. I'm starting to notice going through these TikTok videos. So we ain't gonna talk your guys' ear off. You know my slogan. Enough with the chit chat. Let's just get into the reaction.
Big announcement. Big announcement. Well, it's not me, it's you. Hey, get in there. Hey, listen, hardest workers in the room start with what?
You guys need to watch this video of Katt Williams talking about Kevin Hurt.
At the end of the day, Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress wearing people before him. So now we have Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I've never seen Medea in a pantsuit. I think she wears dresses. So now I'm saying, why are we picking on poor little Kevin Hart? Because it was his turn next. Okay. Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them. End quote.
We all love Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. Dave Chappelle has never been a part of the Illuminati. They don't want him or me or people like us.
Why do you believe that Hollywood was created by the CIA?
Well, before we say Hollywood was created by the CIA, I guess I should clarify because, you know, first off, you guys do know the Pentagon has a budget for film. Like, there's a whole department.
I didn't know that.
I know that.
That's a fact. There you go. That's all you need to know. There's an entire department in the Pentagon. They get involved with films, and they get involved with films for the purpose of propaganda. They always have.
What movies have
I
they
should have
produced?
said Pentagon instead of CIA. Tons of them. I should show you the list. You should pull it up. It's wild. Yeah, Pentagon Department for Hollywood. Tons of them. Even Transformers. Even Transformers, like, you know, because they're concerned about certain narratives. They get involved with, like, World War films, like, how are we telling a story about history? Usually it's because we're lying about what we did or trying not to make Americans aware of the crimes against humanity that we commit overseas, you know?
Yeah, the Pentagon has funded some films. Black Hawk Down, Red Dawn, GoldenEye.
The more you know. So now you understand your experience in theaters is what your government wants you to think. They want you to think that this is how things happen, and it's usually not at all how things have actually happened.
6 of the best movies made with help from the Department of Defense. This is military.
Yeah. I shouldn't have said CIA. I should have just said the government. But
Top Gun.
Yeah.
Red Dawn, Apollo 13.
It's all about
Iron
just
Man?
Iron Man. Oh my!
I didn't know that was on the list.
Now he upset.
Wow.
Now he upset. Let me ask,
Interesting.
now you said
But talking about continue.
What? Iron Man? Nah, that's her limit right there. She was like, you know what? Now it's crazy.
What is the point of that? Just control?
Yeah, propaganda. It's crazy. You grow up in school and you think propaganda belongs to the East or something. Propaganda is the name of the game of our government. They, again, never want you to look into the crimes that they are committing, so they're constantly trying to sell themselves as the good guys. They did the most. They rescued and saved the world. They've never done anything bad overseas. If you are living and you believe that the American government hasn't committed crimes against humanity, you had to wake up from the propaganda. You just got it. You gotta learn real history, not what was taught to you in a textbook. That's all just propaganda. You know, we've done horrific things.
The catching was that was like the slam dunk contest. That was like, oh man, you're killing me right now. That was torture. You like that?
That will let you know how valuable those gloves are to me. Hey man, we watch more one-handed catches on Plays of the Week than Jerry Rice made in 20 years.
Yeah, it's all about the one-hand catch.
Every game there's a one-hand catch.
Tight end with the Philadelphia catches that one in the championship game like that. Give me a break.
Yeah, Odell.
Give me a break. We watched Rathman and Brent Jones and a bunch of dudes drop that ball. He just like this money.
It's the glove, right?
It stops the ball from rotating. That's simple.
Just stop. Yeah, right in there.
You can watch it. You can watch when they stick it up there, it stops it. You can watch it.
Yeah.
It stops it.
So instead of wearing stick 'em now, they just got that glove that just stops.
Ain't no stick 'em. That was way back. That's the Hayes back in the day.
That was my guy. That's the Hayes.
Yeah. They got a whole different technology with them gloves. It's wonderful, but I mean, they all got them. So let's go.
You still think OBJ is not great?
What is it? Damn, he got a job.
All right. So next, let's go to the next.
Sorry about the dogs in the background. But highly recommend go check out Warren Sapp's interviews on Vlad TV. He's got some good stories, some good. I never noticed, but if you remember back in the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s, how the NFL shirts were like property of, you'd be wearing they'd be working out in the shirt property of Arizona Cardinals or whatever. Check out his interviews. Hey, stop, guys. That's enough. Jeez.
45 odd false killer whales and one bottlenose dolphin first stranded before 2 p.m. yesterday at the rocky beach in Taylors Bay.
They were screaming. It is probably the thing that's stopping me from sleeping, because you can hear this screaming in your ears. They were making more than a noise. They were really yelling out for help.
It was a mammoth task, but the volunteers were able to refloat them, although...
6-4 ball game. Drive to right. Going back to the wall and gone. We got a tie game. Almost like somebody's telling him what's coming. He just waits so well. Second home run of the night. A 2-run shot ties the score at 6-6.
Came to see me on a rooftop in New York. I said, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And he said, "Sure." He floated in sideways through a crowd of people. He was wearing black. And it was like one of those old vampire movies, but they glide. And he was a dancer, you know, so he has he's very, you know, graceful. Yeah. And he moved sideways, and he just sat down in a chair next to me. And it kind of frightened me. And he's a very smart guy. And we started talking, and I didn't, you know, say much of anything about reading the script, nothing. I just started talking about the Middle Ages. And he began to talk tortures. And we swapped tortures, because I'd read this book on torture. And I tried to recall some of the most heinous things I'd ever read in this book. And he was like, oh, and he'd try and top it. And and my assistant was there, and he left because he couldn't stand it anymore. Yeah. The air had turned cold. And then he left, and I wanted to leave. And because I knew that I didn't want to work with him. Yeah. And he was getting scary. Yeah. And then I turned around, and it was on top of the Peninsula Hotel. I turned around to avoid his steady gaze at one point. Yeah. And I was looking at a building with the top of the sixes on it. So there was a huge illuminated 666 in red. Yeah. And I went from that to that to that, and he started smiling. Yeah. And I thought, oh no, Chris Walken is the Antichrist.
You ever seen that video going around recently of those potential mermaids on the side of that ship in the middle of the ocean?
No.
What?
What are you talking about?
Are you serious?
Potential mermaids?
So there's like, it's just a dude on a blurry cell phone video, and there's these things that are like racing on the side of the boat that are going the same speed as the boat, and there's like a tail or something trailing behind them, and this keeps up for hours, and then you start to hear whistling. You hear what sounds like one of them say, "Jump for me."
Oh God.
Yeah, I bet they see some crazy stuff out there.
On each side of the boat?
Fishermen.
What are those trails called? What's starting swimming fast? I hear him. Where's he at? What the fuck is that noise?
You saw an actual mermaid?
That's what it was. It was a swimming person. Me and this little French boy, and they said don't swim
French
in the
boy.
lagoon after dark. Everybody's up at the bar, so me and him go down. Me and him get in the water. From a distance, you see something coming like a fucking missile, but it's going fast. We both kind of stop, and then it turns and it jumps out of the water, and it's maybe at least 10, 12 feet long, man. The water was only about this deep. Didn't make a splash or nothing, and it wasn't like a mermaid. Didn't look feminine at all.
Look at a man.
A fucking man.
Really?
A fucking dude who said, "Get the fuck out the pool." He had the back of him was fish. The back of him was fish. His head was humanoid. eyes about so big. Then, if you Google it, the lagoons of Seychelles.
Okay.
And I ain't the first person to see some shit
Really?
in them waters. The guy who does the horseback riding, he's saying how long his family has been fishing in these waters. He says, I've heard some things like what you say. I've never seen what you say you saw, but it's not the first time I heard.
Look at this, you guys. The Simpsons have done it again, y'all. The Simpsons have done it again. You guys remember all them whales, the sharks, the dolphins that were beaching? Yeah, check this out. Look at this. Look at this. They're telling y'all. Like, they're literally trying to come on land. I don't know if it's because the water's getting hot or anything like that, but they're literally telling y'all that the dolphins are trying to come on. Look at this. The Simpsons have done it again, right? They're literally telling us what's happening. And people seem to think it's like, you know, it's like they're tired of what the humans have been doing, right? Like eating all the fishes, destroying the oceans and the waters and the seas, right? Killing all the animals, right? Doing mukbangs with the animals, you know what I'm saying? Live animals, you know what I'm saying? So it looks like they are fed up because the dolphins are the protectors. They are literally protectors. Look at that. I bet you if they could come on shore, some people would not be here, y'all. I'm telling you, that's crazy.
Now, they're doing it for a reason, right? It's starting to happen a lot. I'm seeing a lot of that on these TikToks. They do it for a reason. Something's wrong with that water. Look at this. That's your president, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like something out of a science fiction movie. And I know what you're thinking. Look at the size of this place. This is just one metro station. This is not an airport. Let me just clarify. This is not an airport. This is one single station on Shenzhen's vast metro system. It's just simply uncomparable to what we have in the West, in the UK, in the US, in Europe. You can't compare. Not only can you not compare this to Western metro systems, but this beats Western airports. America's subway system, New York subway system. Don't even get me started on that one. You're lucky to come out with your life.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of sharks were spotted just off the shore this morning near Destin, not far from Walton County, Florida, where 3 people were injured in 2 separate unprovoked shark attacks that left a teenage girl and a woman fighting for their lives in the hospital. The 2 attacks happened within 90 minutes of each other in a 4-mile strip of beach in the popular 30A area. Their injuries were severe. The woman had injuries to her midsection and had to have her hand amputated, while the teenagers reported to have had to have a double amputation. Authorities have reopened all the beaches today, although Walton County Sheriff's Office deputies spotted a 14-foot hammerhead shark just off the coast this morning. And many beachgoers have been sharing videos of sharks dangerously close to the shore today. Lifeguards are flying red and purple flags today. They say they are utilizing the red and purple flags out of an abundance of caution due to Friday's incidents, and that it is important that beach patrons recognize and understand the risk of the open water as it pertains to not just surf hazards, but marine life.
There was a movie came out called Cabin Fever.
Never seen it.
Go rent the movie Cabin Fever. Just came out, it was the first of the year. It just newly came on video about a month ago, 2 months ago. And this movie is about this disease that these people had. One guy fell in the water supply and everybody started getting this disease. To make a long story short, at the end of the movie, where they send the message, there was this disease in this small town, but it was near a mountain and a stream of water that was contaminated with this disease. And the next thing you know, the last thing you see in the movie is a big truck leaving the town to go to the city to say spring water. So don't let nobody fool you. For them to put that in the movie, that means you got to watch out for the spring water in the future. You see? So we talking about that. So they send us messages all the time.
We have responsibility, Terry. We did not have any accountability for what was going on there, and we should have. This is ridiculous. You're going to ask me in the middle of the thing when they've already breached the the inaugural stuff, should we call the Capitol Police? I mean, the National Guard? Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with?
They thought that they had sufficient
No,
resources.
there's not a question of how they have, but they don't know. They clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more.
Wait, hold on. You wear that dress?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, but I know I this dress, because this is for ladies,
It's for ladies, but you wore it for the spirit.
For the spirit. The voodoo doll, this is for the spirit.
And what happens with
Voodoo
that?
doll.
Really?
Sometimes you do voodoo with the dolls. If you have problem, then if your wife or your girlfriend go, come back,
Yeah.
but the doll make her come back.
Oh, so the bottle's for the spirit?
Yeah, for the spirit. This is the don't talk. If you buy it, then you can buy drink, a red wine.
And put it inside the bottle?
Put it inside the bottle for the spirit.
Would the spirit drink it?
Yeah, spirit drink it.
So like if you eat the food that was given to the spirit?
Fish and yam.
And does the spirit go inside of you?
Yes, spirit come inside of me.
What? You feel it?
Yes, I feel it. Spirit talk to people.
When it speaks through you to people, are you there? Are you gone? Are you gone? Like
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
People tell me, but I have a spirit. But I don't know if I have a spirit.
So you're blacked out, and then you just wake up.
Yeah.
It's like you go to sleep.
Yeah, like you're sleeping. This is very good.
It's very good.
This is very good.
It attracts clients for money.
Yeah, attract clients for money.
How did everyone forget about
crazy
the
stuff.
60,000 tweets that Chrissy Teigen deleted? And these weren't just normal tweets. These are so foul that I can't even show you some of them. But I'll show you a couple that I think I can show. I want pizza. Brad Pitt just handed us pizza. I woke up this morning with pizza on my chest and ranch dressing all over me. I'm going to jail over pizza. Seeing little girls do the splits, yeah, I mean, just you could look at them on your own time, but I can show. Chrissy Teigen deleted. And these
Who cares about the pizza, right? Look what she's saying. A little boy in the pageant now. Finally, some eye candy for me.
weren't just normal.
Pause these and read them.
So foul.
I'm about to Anthony Weiner this kid. I now know what parents go through when they are forced to tie their kids up in the basement. You have to do it, but it's icky. Am I right? And he's over here talking about pizza.
That I can't even show you some of them. But I'll show you a couple that I think I can
Those
show.
are bad enough.
I want pizza. Brad Pitt
I want
just
pizza too,
handed us
motherfucker.
pizza.
Don't be judging me.
I woke up this morning with pizza on my chest and ranch dressing all over me. I'm going to jail over pizza. Seeing little girls do the splits, yeah, I mean, just you could look at them on your own time, but these are just filthy. And the reason that these are all deleted is because she said that she was scared for her family because everyone on Twitter is just a bunch of idiots and she had to block over 1 million people. Fast forward a few years, now everything is all good and she's just living her best life with her 45 million Instagram followers. And I'm here to remind you that these tweets happened. This woman thought these things out and she wrote it for the whole world to see. And now everything is just good. I mean, this is what's wrong with the world. I can't be the only one that thinks this is crazy, right? A Hollywood producer has been caught with an underage girl live in action on camera. I'm going to show you the full clip, and this is absolutely wild. It was done by these two men, Vitaly and Bradley Martin. The man that they caught is Herschel Weingrod. He wrote blockbuster shows and movies like the Space Jams and Teen Titans. Just watch.
Oh, fuck. What's your name?
Who are you?
What's your name?
Who are you?
Why are you suing my fucking daughter? What's your name? What is your name?
Boris. My name is Boris.
Boris, what's your name? Shake my hand.
What's the problem?
Why are you suing my daughter? You know how old she is?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No.
What the fuck you thought was gonna happen here?
Nothing. We're gonna have a pizza. I don't know.
Pizza? Yeah, you don't know? How old is she? Brad. You know how old she is?
I matched with her. She was 23.
23. Is that what the conversation looked like?
You know the text messages? She was 23 on a
23.
dating site.
On a dating site?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was 23 on
How old is she?
site. I have no idea.
Lila, how old are you?
I'm sorry.
She was 23 on a dating site. All we've done is
So she didn't tell you how old she was?
She did.
She did?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She said she was 15.
How did she tell you how old she actually is?
She said she's 15.
She said she's 15. Why are you here? Why are you sitting here?
I'm just having a
With a fucking 15-year-old?
having a pizza.
Piece of pizza with a fucking 15-year-old.
It's not against
You think
the
that's
law.
okay?
Yeah, we've been talking and flirting. It's not a big deal.
Now, it's kind of annoying. I mean, how aggressive they are. Because I watch some of those videos, right? Like Colorado Pet Control. I like watching his videos. He's more professional, right? Professional. Yeah, what they're doing is very wrong, but putting on a front for the camera, acting all tough, like Bradley Martin's not like that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of annoying, but I put that on there because a Hollywood producer, I don't think anything ever happened to him. Let me know down below. Did anything happen to that dude? I don't think he got prosecuted, nothing. Now check out Michelle Obama right here. Look who she's standing next to.
I'm not supposed to mention the robot.
I invented a child robot.
How do you even build a child molester?
What you do is you start by building a regular robot, then you note that it continues the cycle.
And I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened.
Why does she hang out with who she hangs out with?
In order for it to work, it has to be somebody you know, somebody you admire, somebody you respect, or maybe even love. Have you or do you make love to your own music?
And we gonna go full crazy.
Go crazy.
Crazy.
Tell you what, take this toy helicopter, put it down his pants.
There it is, y'all.
Our host, the round. For 33 years, Christmas in Washington has benefited a remarkable institution, Children's National Medical Center. That's where dedicated medical professionals provide world-class care to our most precious resource, our children. The most precious resource, our children.
All right, family, there you have the reaction. I'm kind of nervous. Every damn video on TikTok, it seems lately, has music on it. So I'm sure there's going to be some copyrights. Hopefully I get all these videos in there. Hopefully there's only a couple and not 30 of them. But anyways, y'all, hope you guys enjoy the reaction. This is Segovia. I'm signing out of the Man Cave. I'm going to see you guys on Thursday. Hope everyone has a good rest of the week. I'll see you guys then. Later.